You're late.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it.
Well, if you need some more time, I guess I can wait.
No, I don't need more time, Robbie. I don't ever want to marry you.
Geez, that information might have been a little more useful to me yesterday.
So over the past few days, the Twitter and Daily Wire relationship has been on a bit of a rocky road. We're going to go over what happened and take a look and see what this could mean for the future. The first thing I want to go over, it was about a week and a half ago-ish, 2 weeks, that Daily Wire had announced that they were going to put all their podcasts on Twitter. This was kind of done in response to Matt Walsh's YouTube channel being demonetized by YouTube. I don't understand the plan for Daily Wire because as far as I know, Twitter only pays you money if you have Twitter subscribers, which is whatever you set, $5 a month or whatever. I don't know, haven't looked into the Twitter subscriber thing because I'm not subscribing to anyone on Twitter. I just don't see any point in that as of right now, especially when most people I follow have other ways for me to support them if I so choose, like locals and such, or even something as simple as super chats. Now, granted, Matt Walsh can't do super chats, but they have, there's options. And I just personally right now, I just don't see Twitter as a great option for garnering financial support. However, on, what was this? This would have been Thursday. Jeremy Boring, the CEO of Twitter, Jeremy Boring, the CEO of the Daily Wire, tweeted this out. Twitter canceled a deal with the real Daily Wire to premiere What is a Woman for free on the platform because of 2 instances of misgendering. I'm not kidding. And he's got a thread to go to explain what's happening. So I think the reason, so what happened here is the Daily Wire purchased an ad package where he goes into the details. It was okay. So yeah, they were going to do an ad package for 24 hours where Twitter was going to promote their tweet. I don't know how much promotion it was going to get or whatever. But for 24 hours, you're going to be able to watch the What is a Woman video for free on Twitter. This What is a Woman is probably the best thing the Daily Wire has ever done, in my opinion. They made Terror on the Prairie, which was okay. It was fine. I gave it a 6 or a 7. It wasn't as good as I think a lot of people were hoping it would be. And then, but it looks like, and I think they were going to do this promotion as a way to kind of get more eyes on the podcast that they were going to start putting on Twitter. So we go here with Twitter's recent commitments to free speech. We thought it would be the perfect place to distribute the film and drive the conversation forward. Wonderful idea. They're kind of like trying to see just how much of a free speech absolutionist is Elon Musk, which I can appreciate that. I think that's an excellent thing to test. Twitter responded with enthusiasm. We accepted and signed an agreement. So they were going to give Twitter money to do this, and everything seemed fine. After reviewing the film, though, Twitter let us know that not only could we no longer purchase the package they offered, they would no longer provide us any support that would actually limit the reach of the film and label it as hateful conduct because of misgendering. And then they go on to where they claim there was the misgendering. We remind Twitter they removed misgendering, to which Twitter was like, well, we didn't have to actually specifically label misgendering. We just consider that hate speech. Just so everyone's clear on it, there's no such thing as hate speech. Yep. You can't label speech. It's impossible. And then so Twitter gave them the option to edit the video to remove those 2 parts in question, and then they would move forward. Of course, saying you have the right to speak, but we'll make sure no one ever hears you is a bit like saying you have the right to cast a vote, but we'll make sure it isn't counted. We all brought our shows to Twitter Tuesday because we believe Twitter was a commitment to free speech after Elon Musk helped out the Babylon Bee. Twitter said, no, we're not going to do this unless you make these changes. It's been a while since I've seen the documentary. I don't know how big those changes would have. I can't remember how big those changes would have been, but I do think that asking them to edit their stuff to suit Twitter's purposes was wrong. So Elon Musk, who just so happens to get back into America from a business trip in China, maybe, I don't know, but that's where he was supposedly, responds to Jeremy Boring. This was a mistake by many people at Twitter. It's definitely allowed. Whether or not you agree with using someone's preferred pronouns, not doing so is at most rude and certainly breaks no laws. Then he kind of goes into cover your ass mode. I should note that I do personally use someone's preferred pronouns just as I use someone's preferred name, simply from the standpoint of good manners. That's fine. I would do the same if I was in the same situation, but if I'm having a few drinks, don't expect me to remember. However, for the same reason, I object to rude behavior, ostracism, or threats of violence if the wrong pronoun or name is used. That seems pretty common sense there. The whole reaction to the words. So Elon's like, we're going to fix this. And then later in the day, we get this from Robbie Starbuck, who has something to do with the Daily Wire. I don't know. But he goes on to tweet, despite Elon Musk promising that the Daily Wire film What is a Woman by Matt Walsh wouldn't be censored, it seems someone at Twitter staff chose to censor it anyway. Less than 20 minutes after it was posted, you can't even comment. Whoever did this should be fired. So almost right away, once they put the tweet out, and they paid to put this out and get this promoted, they limit the visibility, which means you actually have to click on it again to actually view what's in the tweet. Actually thinking about it, that might have caused more people to click on it, but still not cool. Like, I could definitely see, like, why is this ad blocked? And then like click on it and be like, I'd probably be super disappointed, which might be the case here, but it's an interesting idea. And so this is the other picture that. So, and then we come to find out that Elon, we're updating the system tomorrow. So those who follow the Real Daily Wire will see this in their feed, but it won't be recommended to non-followers, nor any advertising be associated with it. There was another tweet here from Elon. I don't know if I have it pulled up. I've got to find this. Okay, found it. Commenting and deliberate sharing will be allowed. Sensitive content just won't be pushed to people unless they ask for it or a friend sends it to them. So that means that this ad that they pay for will only make, to me, what this sounds like is that this ad, this promoted tweet that they paid for would only guaranteed to show up on people who follow the Daily Wire. I don't follow the Daily Wire, don't give a shit. So I would have never seen this since they paid for it, but I see a bunch of crap that I care even less about all the time on Twitter because it's not considered sensitive content. Once again, Elon with the free speech absolutionist, who gets to define what sensitive content is and where and when it starts? Like, who gets to draw that line? It's the same thing like hate speech and hate crimes. This all gets solved. I've got it all over my timeline now. Elon Musk tweeted this out, and maybe this was his way to get around the sensitive content thing, because I'm sure Twitter has a ton of old stuff from their system from the old guard. And he tweeted out, every parent should watch this. And here it is. It is the video of What is a Woman. I think everyone should watch this video. I think I can't stand Matt Walsh. Cannot stand Matt Walsh. He did a really good job on this documentary. I think Matt Walsh is a bit of a blowhard and kind of an asshole, but this is great. This documentary he made is excellent. Later on, we get a tweet and I got this from one of these other a-holes on Twitter. Ella Irwin has been fired. Or wait. She's stepping down, resigned. We don't know. But Ella Irwin, who was in charge of trust and safety, is no longer with Twitter. This was also the woman who defended a certain blue person, a certain person who claimed to be trafficked because the images that she publicly put out were shared all over the internet.
I just got breast implants.
Then we also found out that my aide has also resigned, and she was another one with brand safety. And this woman, you can go search up her name here on Twitter, and she has some very interesting tweets that makes you almost wonder why anyone would put her in charge of anything over that would have anything to do with any sort of censorship, because she's obviously has a bias. Now, so yeah, that's pretty much it. The Twitter didn't want it. They were going to make money together, and then Twitter was like, nah, and Elon was like, wait, this is wrong. So people in the background, people that on his staff were putting a kibosh on something that he wanted to go forward. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with Twitter from here on, because don't forget, we have a new CEO taking over Twitter in roughly 2 weeks from now, who has ties to the World Economic Forum. We like them, right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
So yeah, hey, if you like this video, leave a like. Please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, have a good one.